He's going to force Shireel to go around the outside into turn 1.
Danial Shireel, who was more than 0.3 of a second faster than Furusato, the race leader, last time around, gets around the outside into turn 1, and Furusato eases him out, and then there's a bit of a moment for Danial Shireel coming through the first turn. He's going to have to work harder than he ever has if he wants to beat Furusato, the man of the moment.
Yeah, super riding from Furusato. Forced Shireel to go the long way around the outside then, the start-finish straight in the run into turn 1. He's going to have to try and do something similar on the run into turn 10 as well. That's Shireel's best chance to make the move.
We saw Shireel was willing to make the move wherever he could. Yes, no big moment there for Gunmi, and he's gone out onto those big serrated curbs on the outside line as well. So that rules him out of a fight between these top two, because there's 0.6 of a second already between second and third positions, and Gunmi has got it all wrong there on the final lap. He holds on for a podium position. Shireel to the outside line then as they come in towards turn number 10. Tries to go the long way round. He'll now switch it back. It gives him the inside line for turn 11. Danial Shireel has thought about this in advance, but he's not quite alongside. Furusato defends the position through turn 12, where Danial Shireel passed Furusato here yesterday. These two have swapped and changed. There were 0.8 thousandths of a second across the last timing point between the two of them. Shireel gets nerfed to the inside. He takes that as his opportunity, as his call to arms into turn 13, and comes through. Then Furusato recovers it coming through turn 14. It's a head-to-head on the final lap that will determine whether we go to another race in the Asia Talent Cup for 2021, or whether we have just settled the series standings. One final sector to go. It's Furusato, the leader, on the number 15. It's Danial Shireel, the pretender, on the number 21. I don't think he's going to be close enough coming off the final turn. It's a drag race down to the line. Furusato holds on, and Taiyo Furusato claims the 2021 Asia Talent Cup with 2 races to spare.
I actually thought Furusato might have gone too defensive there in the final sector. Judged it to perfection. Really good race performance from him. Hongo takes 4th. Thompson's up inside the top 5 once again as the rest of the field comes through to claim the points paying positions.
Yes, Thompson rounding out your top 5. Firdaus for Jita, an isolated 7th position. Wakamatsu in 8th for Dilla, and Dandy rounding out your top 10. But it was all about the top 2 in the context of the championship. We had a very similar race to what we had yesterday. We had exactly the same outcome. A 6th win of the season for Taiyo Furusato.
Yeah, and if you want to see how on the limit Shireel was to try and make the moves to take the race lead, we saw through turn 6 and 7 he had a bit of a moment. We saw